What's up, everyone? ADS Play 101 here, and welcome to a special announcement video in regards to Super Robot Wars 30. It is August 8th, 2025, 2 days before my birthday, so thank you to all those who are going to wish me happy birthday. Trust me, I didn't even remember because I don't. Here's the crazy thing about my birthday or any type of celebration or holiday or thing like that. I don't think about them until somebody reminds me because my day is just going by just so quick. It's like my mind isn't on those type of things. So it is what it is. But in regards to this video, I am no longer continuing playing Super Robot Wars 30. Uh, it sucks. So my intention for this game was to play it in anticipation for Super Robot Tyson Upsilon or Super Robot Tyson Y that comes out August 27th. I believe I got that release date right. And I wanted to play this one just to, refamiliarize myself with the gameplay mechanics, because I've played other, Super Robot Tyson games in the past, like on the PlayStation 2, PS3. Like I'm a fan of this, of this franchise, but I haven't played it in so long that I wanted to, kind of refresh myself and, refamiliarize myself with a lot of the mechs that I grew up watching, like Mazinger Z, Com Battler, of course, shows like Ultraman, and we also got Gridman, which came to America as Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. Um, and there's a bunch of DLC that I bought that had Iron Blooded Orphans. I think Lupus Barbados Rex is in the game as DLC. There goes Mikazuki right there. There's even some of the mechs from Sakura Wars in the game, and there's like several others. But I was really enjoying the game. I mean, even though the one complaint I have about this entire franchise is that they got too much talking to the point where you have to skip like all the dialogue if you plan on finishing the game at a decent time, because there's like 160 hours worth of worth of gameplay. This is what the dialogue included, because it's just too much. Like one cutscene can last as long as 30 minutes if you don't skip it. Like that's how bad it is. So, but yeah, the one issue that is the reason why I am not continuing playing Super Robot Wars 30 is because of copyright. Now, I don't have any copyright strikes on my channel, but knowing YouTube and the unpredictability of these copyright content ID claims, things like that, there's no guarantee that there isn't a copyright strike coming along if I continue playing this game. It's several things that happen, but the main thing being that this the developers didn't make this game with live streamers in mind, because this is like, it's not really a live stream game like that. I understand, but they still need to understand that we're living in a time where people want to share their gaming experiences, and well as probably give like a history lesson on, being a fan and how long they've been watching it. Make a connection with people who've also watched and played these games, watched the anime and played the games. Um, but if you notice, there's no way for me to turn off the music. The reason why you're not hearing anything is because in TikTok Live Studio, I have the sound completely turned off, um, from any source outside of my microphone, so you guys can't hear the game. Otherwise, this will get copywritten too because of the music that's playing. But because I can't turn the music off, every time I upload gameplay footage, it's at least like 1 to 4 copyright content ID claims that I have to either remove the sound of or go back and edit. And that's just way taking in consideration that element of it. And there's 160 hours of gameplay in this game. It's just like, it's not really worth the trouble to continue playing this game. It's just too tedious. I would like to just play the game, give my honest reactions to the moments that happen in the game, upload it, and then move on with my day. But because I have to sit there and babysit and make edits every time to make sure that the security of my channel isn't at risk, it's one of those things where it's just like, it's not worth continue playing the game. My only hope is that with Super Robot Tyson Y, they've made adjustments to where, like many other games, where if you're going to live stream the game, there's an alternate source of music that they put in the game for live streamers to play, so that the copywritten music isn't getting them in trouble. So I'm hoping that they do that, or at the very least, make it so that you can turn the music completely off in the game, so that it's not an issue. Also, I mean, even with the music being off, there's still moments in the game that I had to like erase and edit, because when certain mechs are transforming, there are clips that are played, and these are from the actual show, the shows, their respective shows. So those get copywritten, and I have to go back and I have to edit those segments out. But even without that, that that only happens a few times. At least so far, it only happened like one or two times. So that's not as much of an issue as the music is, because this is like the basic issue right here. Because the music is, there's no way to turn the music off, which I don't know why they didn't. Something as simple as just turning the music off. I don't know why they didn't think that this was something that needed to be done. But then again, I said in the beginning that they didn't make this game with the idea that people will be streaming it, or rather that they just didn't take that into consideration for the time that we're living in. So it's not worth having to constantly deal with that headache. I'm sorry for the people that are looking forward to me finishing the game. It's just not going to happen. Again, hopefully Super Robot Tyson Y fixes these issues or alleviates this problem for live streamers, and I can at least play that game from start to finish. But as far as this goes, it's not worth the headache. It's just not worth the headache. It's not worth the problem. So I'm quitting it. This isn't a rage quit. This is me understanding the risk and quitting. So, like, I get it. They want people to get the full experience of the game, and they want people to enjoy the the full experience of the music of the moments and the moments played together, and have those moments play out. Um, Maybe to give a sense of nostalgia from the respective franchises that they come from. But at the same time, it's like, dude, like we're living in a time where people live stream video games, and there are certain risks that come with live streaming certain games that if the developer didn't take that into consideration, those live streamers are going to get in trouble. And I don't want to have to risk getting a copyright strike for just, taking a trip down memory lane and playing a game that features characters that I grew up watching. So, with that being said, I apologize that I won't be continuing the game, but it's necessary. So, again, hopefully, Super Robot Tyson Y alleviates these problems by letting us turn the music off, or at the very least, give us an alternate source of tracks that can be played during the game that aren't copywritten, so that we can just enjoy the game in its entirety. So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Peace. Apologies, but the integrity and the security of my channel comes first. And yeah, hopefully they fix this in the next game, because this ain't it.